This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot and held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Looking to throw here. He fires downfield. He's got it in the open. Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Across midfield. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Back comes the Arizona State offense out of the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
Quick throw to his receiver. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And that run produces a decent game. Sun Devils are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, and it'll be 4th down. And the Sun Devils will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the 1st down. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
On 3rd and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here, just not able to hit it.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. To the air, it's Levitt. What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
That's another huge gain for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the 1st half of the national title.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Butler. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pitches to the back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Throws it to the right. He's got it with room to run. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. And the Sun Devils will line up here on 1st down and goal. Looking for a man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Arizona State. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, and he's got some space here. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And one final play before the end of the quarter. They're going to run the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And the ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. It reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Dropping back. It's 11. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Hamilton. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short on the +27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's running out of time here. That just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Moss. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
The Sun Devils looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw again. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. We're going to score the one to the left side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
He moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. It's QB sneak. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, ASU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Georgia, 7.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Dogs. He's going to score. Wow, Kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
Georgia, 14.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Arizona State offense out of the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Looking downfield, it's Levitt. With the catch, it's Brown. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Moss. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick it.
It's a fumble behind the line. Scooped up in the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Man, Chris, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Grab behind the line. It's Wiley. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. 1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. And the quarterback dropping back. Moves out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the 1st half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Caught in the backfield. It's Humphreys. Touchdown, Georgia. Great connection there for 6 points. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
And maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. First play of the drive now, the 25. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. That's a solid return after the interception.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense really clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Escapes the pocket. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Hamilton. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And that's good enough for a first down.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. First down. We're going to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Second down now after the sack. Wants to throw it. On the move now. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Now, the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive, looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of one.
Third down play for this offense. And That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it near the end zone.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? He keeps it on a design run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Nowhere to run up the middle. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. To throw, it's Levitt. He finds his man. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They finish off the scoring drive. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this big a stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and they've got him for a sack to wrap up the first 2 quarters of play here. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Sun Devils will kick this away to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. The returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run here. Lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. And the Bulldogs will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the 2nd half. See a one-on-one matchup. Trust your quarterback and receiver. And take shots downfield.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Touchdown, Arizona State. And that will give them the lead now.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
The extra point is good. Back in front in this shootout, 35-28. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the ball.
Get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? On the ground, it's Brown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Catch made on the left side. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. That's caught. It's Hamilton. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pulls it in. It's Hamilton. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at 48.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Now here he goes. Touchdown, ASU. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Using his legs, it's Frazier.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He lets it go on the move. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. It's an option look. pitch to the back. First down and more. He's still running. Finally brought down. The option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
But a defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game is starting to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a first.
And the Sun Devils looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. QB keeper all the way. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Sun Devils. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. That's caught. It's Wiley. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Sticking with the running game. Good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Georgia getting set with a first and 10 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
After the incompletion, it's second and 10 from the 34. Looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it third and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Took contact on the throw.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. On the move, looking deep down the right side. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And they'll kick it away here. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Has the 1st down and more. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab by the receiver. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32. Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock, but late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Comes up with the catch. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down. No huddle now for the offense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. He makes the grab. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing for a 1-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
And he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass rush closing in.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Working clock with the ground game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the quarterback just takes a knee. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. We're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Arizona State Sun Devils.